In this video, I'm going to show you what I did when I got not just one community strike, but two on the exact same video in less than 24 hours, and how I appealed it to overturn it so that you can too. If you've ever got a community strike on your content, the first question you're probably asking is, why? And this is one of those areas that YouTube is still trying to get right on their platform. While things are better on YouTube than they were a few years ago, weird things still happen on YouTube, especially when it comes to content or community strikes. So let's look at this series of events, what happened and what we can do about them. So you may have logged in to YouTube, you may have got this on your site, or if you logged in to your video, you may have got this on your video. This is the email that YouTube sent me. It says, our team has reviewed your content and unfortunately we think that it violates our spam, deceptive practices and scams policy. We removed the following content from YouTube. This is the video here, which we'll come to in a minute. And the reason they gave for this is that because it links to vidIQ. So similarly, they think that vidIQ is a spammy or a scammy website for some strange reason. So why did this happen? Because there's so much content happening on YouTube, they don't have physical people reviewing content. They have bots going through all videos, going through descriptions, etc., looking for suspicious content or suspicious activity. And that's where this bot in particular thought that vidIQ was a spammy website or something suspicious or deceptive or a scam. So it automatically triggered the community strike mechanism inside of YouTube, which then sent this email to me. Now, as you can see from the date, this was sent on May 5th at 3:44 a.m. my time. I then get a follow-up email, which confirms that we have reviewed your appeal for the following content. At this point, I did not send an appeal, but seemingly their person who actually reviewed my video did come to their senses, and it says, after taking another look, we can confirm that your content does not violate our community guidelines. Woohoo! So this was on May 6th at 1:37 p.m.
Many hours later.
Now, if we go back, I receive yet another email after that. So within 4 hours after that video being released and deemed not spammy or scammy or anything like that, it gets flagged yet again. So it says, our team has reviewed your content and unfortunately we think that it violates our spam, deceptive practices and scams policy. Exact same email as before. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to appeal this video and we will then get our video released. So to appeal this, you'll see a link on your dashboard. Simply click on that and up pop this window here, and then you click on appeal. This will open up this submit an appeal window. All you have to do is basically state the logical reason why your content does not have any violations on there. So it tells us the link to vidIQ is the reason for that, and I can even see that here on the description of the video. Here it says the link is hidden. So what I'm putting in is, I'm asking them, how is the link to vidIQ a scam, deceptive or spam? This is a tool used by millions of creators all over the world. The vidIQ channel has 868,000 subscribers, which it does, and over 500 videos, all with links to vidIQ. How is this link deceptive? I understand if this is a mistake, it happens. I look forward to the strike being removed from my video. And then I simply ask them, how can we reverse this? Thanks. Then click on submit. So I've submitted that. That will go to a physical person inside of YouTube to manually review, and they should appeal this. So while I'm waiting for that appeal to go through, why does this happen on YouTube? Now, I'm not the only one that this has happened to. I get plenty of messages from creators like you who have problems like this. So why does this happen? As I mentioned, it is a bot that is going through all the videos and descriptions, etc. on YouTube to make sure that they're compliant with their guidelines. They're trying to stamp out all that negative content that they just don't want on their platform. And sometimes those bots get a bit carried away that they put strikes on content that it shouldn't go on, just like this one. So when this happens to you, the first thing you need to do is to go to the community guidelines page itself, review everything that's on there, and make sure that your content is not breaking any of those rules. It could be a case that one little thing that you've done on there may be breaking a rule. And if that's the case and this is your first strike, then make sure to never, ever, ever do it again. Now, if you have more than one strike on your channel, naughty, naughty, then you're doing something wrong that YouTube doesn't like, that you need to stop straight away. Getting a third strike on your channel means it gets shut down. You cannot start another one, because when you try, YouTube will find out who you are, where you live, and they'll send the boys round and they will just stop all YouTube activity. It's part of YouTube's terms of service that if you do get 3 strikes, you do get banned from their channel, and you cannot, and I mean cannot, start another channel. They have the right to shut you down within their terms of service if they find you've created a new channel. So if this is your first strike, you've checked the terms of service, you cannot find anything that causes this strike, then definitely appeal it. Get a human to look at your content and verify that it is not breaking the terms of service. If it's your second one, you need to tread very carefully, because your third strike means you are out. So with that, I'm now going to wait for the appeal to be overturned, and I'll come back and finish this video.
24 hours later.
Okay, so we have an update on the appeal. So if we pop over to the email, we'll see here that they actually have had somebody review the video, and they do think that it is spammy, deceptive, and scammy. So they have removed that video from YouTube. So if we look at the video, we still see that the link is still hidden. So I'm going to go through appeal yet again and get another person to review this video. So let's see what happens next.
Many unbearable hours later.
Okay, so it's a few hours after, and I've just checked the video and it's all clear. So if we look at the description here on the video, the strike has been removed off this. I haven't got an email from YouTube to say that the appeal has been upheld, but looking at the video, it shows that the appeal was successful and the strike has been removed. I've had a brief chat with YouTube support, and they have confirmed that the appeal has gone through and that the content strike has definitely been removed. So what can you take away from this? First of all, if you get a strike and you don't know what that reason is, you can definitely appeal it, especially if it's your first one. If it's your second, then you definitely need to stop whatever it is you are doing that are causing those strikes to be on your channel. We all know YouTube are not the easiest people to contact, but stick at it if you have this first strike. Do it in a logical way. List out the logical reasons why your content is not breaking the rules. Emotional stuff doesn't help, especially if you get angry. So stay nice and calm and just put in those logical reasons why. Your first strike just means that it's a warning. Your second one means that you can't upload content or do live streams for over a week. So you do need to be careful. If you don't get your appeal upheld on that first strike, definitely be careful that you don't get a second one. It isn't the end of the world, but you do need to be a bit more careful on your channel. So what's your experience with content or community strikes? If you've had them, how have you appealed them and overturned them? Let me know in the comments area below. I'd love to know your experience. And if you've got a question about this or anything else to do with YouTube, make sure to pop that question into the comments area below, and I'll do the best I can to help you get that question answered. Now, if you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, click on that notification bell to be notified when we upload videos every single Tuesday to help you grow your YouTube channel, especially if you're a business or you want YouTube as your business. And if you want to grow your YouTube channel even faster, make sure to click that link right there.